facing the police every single day.
Alright. Hi everyone. How's it going? Happy New Year. I know it's February. Shut up. We are in Cape Coral, and to the right is Phil from Southwest Florida Accountability, and to the left is Andy Sheets from Charlotte County COPBLOCK.
Correct.
How you guys doing?
Correct. We're
Good.
doing
Just
great,
had
man.
lunch at Bonefish.
Good food, man.
It was good. And we're just going to do a little short interview here in the park that has exercise equipment that I walked right by. Unlike mine, though, it didn't have laundry on it.
Correct.
All right. So, first thing we want to talk about, a guy from this area, his name is
Ian McGuire.
He had a big YouTube channel, lots of views. He would take a piece of cardboard and write F-U-C-K the police, F-U-C-K the jail,
Correct.
F-U-C-K the county, and he would go stand places to see if they would respect his First Amendment rights.
Correct.
To record in public and to speak freely, even though he used the F word on a piece of cardboard.
Correct.
Well, people got fed up, and you want to tell a story from there?
I don't know. Do you want to do it or me?
Go ahead.
So he was pushing, what was the case that he always mentioned? Cohen versus?
Cohen versus?
Isn't that sad? We already forgot.
Yeah.
So whatever. There's already case law that says you can do that. So here's a good thing. Okay, I'm not to be mean, and he knows the truth, and you know the truth. I hate his guts. He tried to illegally strike my channel down, so I'm just going to say that. Here's a part of him that I do.
It's good that you say that because you still support his rights.
Yes, I do. Correct. Okay, so here's where he started out doing auditing. He did a great job. He did get stuff changed. But then when he started making money, before they shut him down, he was at $3,500 to $4,000 a month. He found out that he got more views by just filming, and it was harassing, but it wasn't. It was legal.
Yeah, it was lawful, but he knew for a fact that it would ruffle most of the sheep's feathers.
Correct.
So
he pushed it too far. Yes and no.
That's subjective.
Women and children?
What do you mean, women and children in public?
That's true, but
who's approaching who? And because I don't know every fact in detail.
Okay, that is true. Okay, in the place where it was a welfare office.
It was the welfare office.
Yeah, she did not approach him, right? I don't think so. But she ran away, scared, hid in the lady's office, and he's recording through the slat in the window. Then when she leaves, he's following right behind her as the cops are there too.
So in our opinions, he pushes it too far.
It did.
I would agree with that too.
It did.
I still think
I don't do
that where welfare money is going
that is a
matter of public interest.
That is a good point.
Tax dollars. It's no different than.
Was she a government employee?
She was she was a regular person receiving tax dollars. So actually it is government related. Yes, it is government related.
And
she's out in public.
She's in public.
She was at the welfare office.
So the thing is, what most people don't understand is we're allowed to record. We're allowed to record in public.
Correct.
It's not terrorism. It's not
Correct.
illegal. It's
Correct.
not unlawful.
Correct.
As a matter of fact, it's the first law ever written on the books, if I'm not mistaken.
That is correct.
Right? The First Amendment.
That is
one
correct.
of the 5 things guaranteed in the First
Correct.
Amendment. If you're not an idiot and you see someone recording and it bothers you, go somewhere else.
Correct.
Because you go up to someone like me or Andy or Phil here and you start telling us, we're gonna keep recording you just to prove that you're dumb and you don't know what you're talking about. So mind your business. Don't worry about what we're doing. And if you don't want to be recorded, don't approach us and don't stand in front of our camera.
That is true.
Right?
But Phil will admit, I usually don't push it as far as he pushed it, right?
Well, right.
He pushes it. I'm not saying he doesn't push it.
Right.
But the thing is,
government officials, I'll push it.
Government,
correct?
Instead of saying,
FOIA request.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Instead of telling people, hey, this guy's allowed to do it, the best thing you can do is ignore him. And not
that is correct.
Give him content.
That is correct.
They can't control themselves.
That is correct.
To constantly escalate to the point where they're going to shut down freedom instead of just ignoring the guy.
And
you are right there.
95% of the time, it's people out in public that confront Ian first.
Yes.
That is true.
And then he'll, ask them questions, say stuff to them, follow them to their cars.
Approached.
That's a public parking lot.
Yeah.
So
because everybody's a busybody, see something, say something, sheep.
Can I say something to that though?
Yeah.
I think this is a difference, and When I have my body camera on, you can barely see it, correct? I mean, you see it right here. Here we go, right?
Yep.
I keep the red blinking on light, so that's a double mechanism to tell them I'm recording, but it's so small they don't see it. So I think him with this big rig, that is like freaking a, you know, fly on shit thing, you know what I'm saying? It's like the shit is right here.
Right,
okay, sorry, that's right. I can't say that. So do you get what I'm saying? If you got a big camera out, people freak out. This, I've gotten beautiful video with this, right?
Yes.
Well, yes and no.
Yes.
If you have a NBC2 shirt on, doesn't matter how big your camera is, people aren't gonna, they're gonna walk up and say, hey, what's going on here?
See, that's why I like Phil.
Yeah, and he's 100% right. And
That
I
is
want to
true.
mention that because
That's right.
If you have a $15,000, $20,000 camera, tripod, and cameraman, and a woman carrying a microphone,
Yep.
you're a hero.
Then you can do whatever you want.
But if you're not part of the corporate mainstream media, you're a terrorist somehow.
She literally said that, did she
camera.
not? She literally was hinting that you're not real media. You consider yourself media, but you're
The
not.
judge said that to me. A judge said that to me.
Wow. Wow.
I gave her my media pass
Right.
with the law written on it. With the law written on it.
Wow.
And she hands it back and says, well, you might think this is real. I don't know if this is real.
Oh my
A
God.
judge!
And we already have Florida Supreme Court ruling that says that we have Florida Supreme Court ruling that states that you can be a vlogger
Yeah.
online.
Well, not only that, but YouTube took Ian's channel down because of the guy that put the flyers up.
Okay, that's true.
Ian went to his job, recorded him at his job,
A
And-
private citizen at his job.
Yeah.
On
Yeah.
private property.
And put
Now,
the
why
phone
did he do
number.
that?
because the guy put flyers up about him,
Oh,
calling him a
so
child
This
molester.
is afterwards.
Yes.
So he wanted to confront. See, I would have done the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, this
so
is
Ian put the guy's work number on the video and whatnot, and that's why YouTube banned him basically. And
Bullying,
then
right?
NBC
They were bringing
News
attention
tried
onto
to
that guy.
crucify
Yeah.
him for that, make him look like the bad guy by asking biased, one-sided questions.
Of course.
But at the same time, they're showing up at his private home.
that is
banging
true.
on his
It's
door for an
unbelievable.
interview.
They
So the
did.
Media
They
was
did.
saying he was a bully for recording people.
But they're being a
At his
bully.
job.
I know.
And then they started bullying him by taking their cameras
Yes.
to his house.
And took his channel down because of
And
it.
they took his channel down.
Because of it. Yeah. But let me tell you why the reason why the guy started the flyers, guess whose wife and girl that was? That was his wife and girl that he was filming.
At the welfare
He was pissed because he kept following her
So
around.
he was pissed about lawful activity.
Yes.
That is true, correct.
Okay. That's his problem, dude.
Right, that is true.
Okay.
Okay, what if you're putting
That's like being pissed at me for wearing a shirt. It's lawful. I'm allowed to wear the shirt.
Okay, they got to know what shirt. Okay, there you go. Ron Paul Revolution. Thank you. There you go. Love. Sorry.
Main part.
Okay, this is the other part that YouTube pointed out. He put his phone number there, and he's got so many followers, they hammered his phone. Legal, illegal?
What, calling a business?
No, his personal phone, I think, wasn't it?
I don't know. I think it might have been the business phone number that he put up there.
Right.
I'm not 100% sure, though.
I know, because he had how many
And now we
followers?
can't go look at it.
25,000
Well, the phone
followers?
number's public domain,
Is he
is
banned
it
from
not?
there? Did they trespass him from the
I
property?
don't know.
Right.
I have to figure that out.
Right.
If it's a business phone, I don't see what, like, if I want, let's say.
I think it was the business phone, and that's why I was like, well, what's the big deal? Because that's information readily available through
That
Google.
is true.
You Google his business name, you're going to get the phone number.
Making phone calls isn't illegal. Nobody threatened the guy.
Right.
I
So-
think they called it bullying because Ian was telling people to call.
What code is that? Oh, then law doesn't matter to YouTube. That's
Yeah,
a big problem
it's
with
terms
YouTube.
That
of
is
service.
true. Very
Yeah, their
good.
terms of
Very, very
service
true.
Is God.
Yeah,
That is-
they can do
And
whatever they want.
First
because-
Amendment is what they feel like.
Can we mention the other part of the story?
It would be,
Why?
honestly, it would be better if YouTube was owned by the government.
Yeah, but actually,
Because
there
then they
was,
couldn't stop
That's
anything lawful.
Who says they're not?
there was another channel
On
Okay.
who did a Granite State Transparency.
I love her.
Yeah,
I'm going to
and
interview her Monday, by the way.
She
Very
talked
good.
about how she got the privacy complaint from the jail worker,
Wow.
and she told YouTube that he's a public employee, it's a First Amendment right, and they sided with her.
Damn.
They took down one of my DMV
Wow.
videos because the clerk that I was embarrassing to death, telling her, why do I need pay permission to drive
Right.
on the roads I pay for?
Correct.
Right?
You sovereign. What?
Right.
It's all about the piece of plastic.
Slave card.
Very good.
Okay.
All right.
Next
Okay.
topic.
Can I finish one part
Yes.
with Ian's thing?
Go.
The reason why it started, which Phil didn't get to, is because he went to the water summit, whatever the hell that was.
Water summit.
I didn't hear about it. Holy crap! A bunch of government employees were there, including the Charlotte County lawyer that has been trespassing him illegally 8, 9 times
with no appeal.
with no appeal. And he saw her and followed her. She called a cop because he was scaring her. And that part, and then the other part with the janitor who he filmed, who said, "I'm gonna quit." And by the way, he never quit. We think it was all a setup.
On an act.
We think it was all a setup. Hey, he's got a GoPro too. So we think it was all a setup, honestly. And he took the bait, and now it's gone. Oops.
That really hurts my heart that they can just switch you off like that.
Oh, they did it to me. Can I mention what happened to me then?
You can mention whatever you want. Man.
Okay.
Now's your chance.
Okay, we're gonna switch it.
You got Filax in person.
So it happened to me too. I had a channel a year ago, 70 million views, Live Free or Die people, 70 million views, 4 million views a month, 60,000 subscribers. I didn't make any money because, as John knows, everything's illegal. They'll strike you for anything.
Restrict your tomato video.
So the day that I was gonna go do my interview for COLLIER accreditation for the sheriff's office and tell them about all the corruption, they strike me down. Gone.
Struck your whole channel down.
We believe it was the sheriff's thugs, trolls, that day went to my channel. Back then it was worse. They could just strike you down in one day. Done. Okay, that's what happened. Then I had a backup channel with 15 million views. Okay, they struck that down 3 or 4 months later.
Yeah.
And now they got Ian.
Did they tell you why?
Because everything's illegal. You already know. I mean,
do they send you an email saying, "Hey,
actually,
we're shutting your whole channle down because XYZ"?
Actually, well, there again, they say it's copyright strikes or they say it's community guidelines.
Yeah.
You hurt somebody's feelings.
You heard someone's. Is that for real? You heard someone?
Oh, it's real. Yes, they call it harassment, cyberbullying.
bullying, yeah.
Yes, correct.
That's what it said.
Do they get specific?
Yes, they do. Yeah, harassment, bullying. You're using an image without their permission.
What image?
Their image of their person.
In public?
Yes.
You don't need permission.
You tell YouTube that.
They know that. They have
That's
lawyers.
what they're doing,
You
man.
tell me Google doesn't have 500 lawyers?
Oh, they do.
Oh, okay. So
They
know.
do.
They're just playing games.
Correct. Yes, they are.
It's good.
So here's my theory. I think the government.
Somebody who's a constitutionalist, please buy YouTube.
Correct. So here's my theory. The government, the sheriff, and the police are all calling them, like in my example, and saying, "Man, this guy's a bad guy. He's a terrorist. He's a sovereign. He believes in rights, the Constitution,
Right.
and he's making us look stupid. Can you take it down?" And now I'm shadow banned. That's right. I want to mention that one because you didn't know about that. So now that I'm told I've got so many channels taken down, it's not even funny. Now they're shadow banning, which means they're putting my stuff down in like hell. Nobody can see it, find it. And I used to get thousands and millions of views on my videos. Now I get 20, 100, 200, and that's it.
Right.
That is shadow banning. I used to be big, and now I'm nothing.
Another thing I'm thinking of is I have a ton of haters, so I believe anytime I film a video, someone just flags it.
Actually, that can happen.
Yeah.
That can happen.
And I think it gets restricted right away, and then later on, it gets reviewed after it gets over 1,000 views.
Not only that, they will actually take it down without even telling you. I've been finding this lately.
That hasn't happened to me yet.
Okay, it happened. I did a story on a dirty cop that killed an old man in public. He didn't have to. He was a trained military guy. I think he went PTSD. Okay, he was behind him. He could have shot him in the ass, shot him in the leg. 70 years old, took him down, right? Instead, shot him, body mass in the back, took his lung out, died right there.
When was this recent?
Excessive force. That was
months ago?
a couple of months ago, McDonald's in Port Charlotte. So I did the story on that, John. I did not know it until I got the internal investigation. It's gone. They didn't even tell me. The freaking videos are gone.
And there was they had a recording of the 911 call.
So when you go to your, I'm sorry, real quick. When you go to your creator studio and you try to find that video, what?
It's gone.
It's just gone.
It's gone. They didn't even tell me. Gone.
Oh my God, that's.
It's getting that bad.
Go ahead.
Correct.
Well, not only that, but there's times too where, like the last video you did with Andy, Andy was commenting on that video, and his comments just weren't even popping up.
Oh my God.
Remember? You don't remember that?
Oh, that's right. Yes, that's right. That is true. I asked you about that.
Say that again.
I was commenting on the video that you did with me, and they wouldn't even show up.
Like he would comment on somebody's on somebody else's comment, and I would go on my computer. I'd go click on
couldn't
the
see
comment,
it.
and his comment just wasn't there.
Even though he just posted it.
But then he would look on his, take a screenshot of, it and send it to me, and
it
you
was
could see
there.
his reply to that
Right.
comment.
I've seen that on my channel.
Are you shadow banning me?
No. If I could shadow ban some of this gut, I would do it. But,
All right, there you go.
I've seen that where it'll say 4 comments, and I'll click on it, and it's just
And they're,
1
yeah,
comment.
they're, yes, exactly. Correct.
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't know about that stuff.
So that's you censoring or YouTube?
We thought it might be that.
For me to censor someone, it'll say I can remove their comment
Or
I can
hide.
hide them from
Yeah,
the channel.
correct.
Which I believe means they can still post stuff, but it just doesn't show up.
Right.
Yes, they think it's showing, but it's
Right,
not.
right,
It's funny as hell, man.
Right.
Yes, correct.
And then you have to go through like a 2 or 3 step process to actually block somebody.
Correct.
We thought it might have been it was going to like your creator studio for like approval.
Like
and
a
it doesn't
spam.
pop up until you approve the comment. We thought that might be happening
When you hit
too.
that option, like I actually have the thing clicked where it says I want to approve all comments, but it never takes hold. It never takes effect.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, so I can allow.
Mine does.
I can either
Mine
allow
does.
comments or not allow comments.
Mine does. The ones that they consider spammers, I can allow them.
The ones they consider spammers.
Yes.
What did I just say?
I don't know what'd you say.
I don't know.
Okay.
Next topic. That's
Okay.
what I
Whatever.
said.
Okay.
What else you guys got?
Okay.
What else you guys got?
Okay. Why?
What are you going to work on your channel?
Yes,
What are you
exactly.
gonna focus on?
Well, as of late,
Why did you start your channel?
about 5 years ago, I
Ooh.
lived in a rough area of town.
That's a good one.
And I had this cop harassing me on a daily basis. I used to ride my bike to work. She would stop me every single day, pat me down, Terry frisk.
Where? What's the
Cape Coral Parkway.
Here where we're at?
Yes.
Well,
Okay.
the other side of town. But.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
But in Cape Coral.
So one day it got to the point where I just said to her, I'm like, listen, I know you're out to get me. You're never going to catch me with anything on me or doing anything illegal. And she said, oh, it doesn't matter. I'll plant something on you if I have to.
Wow.
I said, whoa.
He didn't get it on video,
Do
though.
you remember her first and last name?
No, I didn't get
remember
it.
anything about her?
I
She's
wasn't
still
in like
working-
this.
Does she still work here?
I think so. We've been trying to find out.
Find out who it is. Yeah, we haven't found
I'll
her.
gladly tell everyone who she is.
Very
Not
good.
only that, but another time she lied. I requested a supervisor, and she lied to the supervisor
Ooh.
right to his face, right in front of me. Said she saw me come out of this drug house.
Wow.
All this stuff, and I'm like, I told the supervisor, I'm like, dude, I just came out of the gas station. I bought this pack of cigarettes. It's not even open yet. I'm like, it was just outrageous. So then after that, after she threatened to plant something on me, a couple weeks later, I moved to the other side of town, so I wasn't, in her.
Area.
Yeah.
And then she found out where you're at, and she's there now.
What reason was she giving you for detaining you?
Just Terry frisk that I was, because she saw me come out of that drug house that time. She thought I was some drug user or drug dealer.
You never came
and-
out of a drug house.
Right.
Coming out of a drug house is no reason to detain anyone, is it?
It
What is a
shouldn't
drug
be.
house? Is that legal degree of certainty? That's just
Correct.
their opinion, isn't it?
And,
So basically, you're coming out of a house
Yes.
that they've labeled as something.
That is
Yeah,
correct.
I think they had been
So
like
reality is
watching the house probably to
The
do a
reality
raid
is
or
you were
something.
lawfully walking and traveling on your bicycle and not bothering anybody.
Right.
Correct.
She was looking to be a tyrant.
Yeah.
Correct.
And at the time, I just didn't know all my rights and whatnot, and
So the common thread I'm finding with all of us is we've all had an experience.
Oh, absolutely.
very negative experience.
And then
Absolutely.
people wonder, why do so many people hate cops? Because cops mess with people.
Correct.
They don't leave you alone.
Correct.
They're always hunting you like game.
that's what happens
correct.
when you have policing for profit, though, and
Policing for
quotas
profit.
and.
Yep. Well, they say
Absolutely.
they don't have quotas.
Oh well.
Oh,
There's posts on
expectations.
LEOAFFAIRS that says different.
Yes, we got it. That's
Right,
correct.
so-
On Charlotte County Sheriff LEOAFFAIRS, we got it. By the way, let's also mention too, his channel is getting famous. He did a video. He was stopped with his boss driving the truck. He was a passenger. They said, "Show us your ID," and you said what?
Yeah, no, there's no legal basis for
And
me
did I not see that one of those cops actually went and grabbed a law book?
Yes.
They both did actually. One guy.
I was impressed with that.
I was
One guy
impressed.
grabbed the
Yeah.
book and
Started reading.
he started reading it. And
then he said, "Oh shit."
He realized it didn't prove his point, and then he went to, "Oh, are you recording me?"
That's why
And-
most of them won't look at it, because they know that we know what we're talking about.
Correct.
Or else we wouldn't be out there doing what we're doing.
That is
And
correct.
then once I told him I was an activist, he went back to his car, and his partner came with
Like,
the book
"Oh, shit,
to
we got-"
recite Terry v. Ohio, basically just telling me that they have the right to ask and I have the right to refuse. And I was like, yeah,
you have the right to ask.
I know
you
that.
don't have the right to keep escalating and threatening and lying
Correct.
and telling me I have to when I don't.
Correct.
You don't have that right. You're supposed to be a good peace officer acting in good faith, which
Correct.
is something the majority do not do.
They
not
took
only
an
that,
oath.
but we got pulled over because they said our brake lights weren't working.
Oh, that's right.
But when we tested them, they were working fine.
Oh, so
And
they,
then he proceeded to
so
say,
they made up our
Like they did to
FCPC.
you.
yeah, and then they, you know, the first cop, he said something like, oh, you know, he asked me if I had any like warrants or drugs, and he's like, yeah, we're just looking for bad guys. So, you know,
Wow.
he made it seem like,
Look
you
in the
know,
mirror.
Wow.
that's why they pulled us over.
Correct.
We were in like a
Look in
not so good area of town.
That's what
Right.
he's like. If you can just bring your head in here and look in this mirror, there's a bad guy right there.
Correct.
Impeding freedom over nothing.
Correct.
Who's the bad guy? The guy stopping two free Americans with
Correct.
a gun?
Correct.
Under threat?
Correct.
Or us?
That is correct.
I mean, I guess it's something that they did grab the book.
That is
But
impressive.
I'll give
That's
them that,
rare.
that they
That
actually
is
went
impressive.
and read
Very, very
the
We
rare.
don't
law.
see too many cops do that, but
Correct.
If the majority of cops, they should be forced to do that. If
Correct.
there's an issue, the person you're stopping is citing an actual law, you should be obligated to say if he's right or wrong.
I think they should actually have a tablet with it right there. They can,
Or
you know.
cheat sheets.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
But it's easier for them not to know. That way they could plead ignorance all the time.
Correct. That
Not only
is
that,
true.
but-
Very,
okay,
very
so
true.
now that those two cops specifically know the law about IDing a passenger, do you honestly think
No.
the next time
No.
they pull someone over,
No.
they're going to be, you know,
No.
they're
No.
still going
No.
to try the
Still
same
gonna
old
try to get them to
games?
surrender their Fourth
Correct.
Amendment.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Uh-oh.
You ran out of battery?
No.
Are you dead?
No. All right. Let's get a few things out the way and then wrap it up.
All
What do
right.
you think? What else?
Can I go down? Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's go to me. So, anyways, my quick story. What did I start? Yeah. Same thing. 6 years ago, I had some bad neighbors. They started stalking me. The Charlotte County Sheriff deputy that was helping me, I took him to court. They hired the best lawyer in town. They got that deputy to flip and commit perjury against me and got the case thrown out. That's what started my deal. I found out about Copwatch and I was like, nobody started it here in Charlotte County.
Don't cuss.
And then what I found out too, and I told you I wanted to mention this quick, auditing is great, making sure they do the right thing. But I found out too in Florida we have sunshine law, which is freaking beautiful, man.
Very powerful.
Very, very powerful. We can investigate the investigators.
And what he means by that is open records requests.
Yes, FOIA requests.
You have the right to know what your government is doing, and they have obligations to produce the documentation to
Correct.
and present it to you.
Correct.
Okay.
So as Phil knows, I pull records. As a quick example, I pull all the internal investigations that are on a department. You would poop your pants if you've seen all the crap that they're doing. And I post a story. Here's an example. I posted a story. What the guy did wasn't even that bad. He was yelling at some lady at at the school when she was dropping off the kid, and the lady complained because he was such a dick, right? Just because I did his story on YouTube and Facebook, he and his wife made a death threat against me and my wife on Facebook.
Nice.
Okay, when I turned it into internal investigation, do you think they did anything?
No.
Yes, correct. Is that like asking the mafia to investigate itself?
Yeah, it's the fox guarding the hen.
Yes, correct.
That's right.
I
So-
just want to also add that the sunshine law, also a big part of it is that they're not allowed to hold meetings concerning matters of public
Ooh,
interest
very
in private.
correct.
All meetings are open to the public.
Correct.
That's something Andre from Texas is working on.
Yeah.
Because we're over there in Horizon City, Texas.
Right.
He says they're doing that all the time. And
Everything's in secret?
He busted in on a couple meetings, and they all looked at him like, "Who are you, and why are you here?" And he's like,
Wow.
"I'm here for the public meeting."
Wow.
So there's another guy. So we're growing.
Correct. Oh, we are growing. We are shocked at how many new, auditors,
In the
cop
area,
watchers are
yeah.
here. Yeah.
So we got the auditors.
Yes.
We got guys like me that cover auditors and
Copwatch.
and stories. We got guys like you
Correct.
who do tons of open records requests.
Co-
We got
a
guys
lot.
like Jeff Gray, Honor Your
Ah,
who
my hero.
who puts the rubber to the road and open carries and
Oh,
teaches cops.
oh,
open
yeah.
carry, which is very dangerous. To open
Very
carry in Florida
dangerous.
because the majority of cops think it's illegal no matter what, and it's
Correct.
not true. But what our movement is missing is a balls to the wall lawyer
Amen.
or lawyers or
Amen.
group of lawyers
ACLU.
who's willing to. I call the ACLU. They
Right.
do nothing.
I know, nothing.
Not easy.
You're
Not
tricking
easy.
people, man. Faker.
It's
Damn
not
it.
easy.
We need a strong
Civil rights lawyer.
civil rights Title 42
Amen.
lawyer for our movement. We know about Felipe Hemming, but I talked to the guy on the phone a couple times, and the way he rambles, I can't wrap my mind away the way that guy. Okay.
He's 50-50, I know.
I don't know him.
I already dealt with him
I
too.
spoke to him on the phone a couple times.
Right.
I don't know him that well. But please, guys, if you know someone in Florida,
I agree.
Anywhere in Florida,
I agree.
Anywhere in Tampa, anywhere Fort Myers, Sarasota area, anywhere,
correct,
that has the sack to actually go against the cops and the government,
correct.
Leave it in the comments. Tell us.
Amen.
Call us.
Praise
email
Jesus.
us. How do they contact you?
Charlotte County Copwatch all over Facebook and YouTube. You don't even need my, just look, it's there.
Do you have a PayPal link? How do you take donations?
Actually, yes, PayPal link is there, correct. On Facebook, actually, Charlotte County Copwatch, PayPal link.
Charlotte County Copwatch.
Yes, yeah, PayPal link, yep.
How about you, sir?
You can contact me through my YouTube channel,
which is Southwest Florida Accountability. This is Charlotte County Copwatch. I'm John Felix. What else do we want to say?
You are the man.
Besides that.
All right, you are still the man.
Why do I have to wash dishes?
Because you're not that much of a celebrity.
Oh, that's right. How many subs do I need before I'm done washing dishes?
I don't.
1.5 million probably.
Actually, can I mention it at the last thing? This is what's really sad. This is where Ian screwed up. Okay, Ian McGuire, so they call it freedom. He was at $40,000 a year, for almost $4,000 a month, and he fucked it up because he got greedy. Sorry, I forgot.
You stop fucking.
I'm just a little bit fucking pissed off that it's out of. Okay, so he got greedy because he found out he could get a lot of views harassing people. That's not why I'm here. I don't think that's why you're here. If it's a government official, I love what you do. I mean, as
far as I go, they come at me first.
That is true.
Yeah.
But you know, I would rather go after, as Phil knows, I go after government cop all day long, and so do you.
Every single day.
Very good. That's right. Every single day.
Policing the police. Overlays.
Yes.
How the hell did you do that?
There's a website that turned it into space. Yeah, correct.
It's cool though. It's memorable.
Thank you.
I like my singing.
Even the lawyer that was against me in court said it. Remember that?
Yeah.
I love their intro. And then he crucified me. Yeah.
Of course. Now it's time to bury you, right?
Yes, very
What
good.
else? Anything?
Anything else?
I think that's it.
Beautiful
Subscribe
day.
to Southwest Florida Accountability. Subscribe to
Charlotte County
Copwatch. They banned Andy for making it. Are you monetized?
No,
not yet.
Yeah, I'm banned.
He's just going over 1,000 subs today.
Tell him about Live Free or Die,
Subscribe
too.
to this guy's channel, man. These guys do good work.
Okay, one more can I tell you about? He reminded me, I have to have so many backup channels because they keep taking me down. So yes, one of the big YouTube channels I got right now is called Live Free or Die People, and the PayPal donation button is on there.
Okay.
Yep.
And then subscribe to these guys, man. They're doing God's work.
Correct. Amen.
What else, Amy?
You're a good preacher, man.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe to all of us. Hit the join button, the thumbs up. Click the bell that appears after you click the subscribe
Very
button.
good.
All right. Bye, everyone. All right. Very good, guys.
Very good. Very, very good. I can't wait to see that. Hey, Charlotte County. This is Charlotte County Copwatch. I am using any video here under fair use if you have criticism, reporting, teaching, etc. And please donate. I do not make money from YouTube. And there are different ways to donate in the video links. Thanks.